Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alex, and this episode's subject comes in from Alex Rizanov. Hey, Alex, here's my question. Double Alex there. Do you think that No Man's Sky is going to fail? Of course, anything I have to say is complete conjecture. I don't know. The game could be the best thing ever. It could be the worst thing ever. I don't know. But here is what I think. To tell you the truth, this whole No Man's Sky thing, it sounds like one of those things that's too good to be true. Like, I'm going to make this game where it's infinite possibilities, infinite planets. You can do all this and that and this. So if you don't know, it's No Man's Sky. It's this adventure game where the idea is you just start on this planet. It's a random planet. Everyone who plays the game will be on a random planet, and the objective is you need to get to the center of the galaxy, and that's by building a ship and all this and that, exploring planets, getting resources. And it sounds like a really, really cool idea, something that could potentially be amazing to explore in and all these things. But I do have worries about that because he says, the developer of the game, it's only a very, very small studio with not much of a track record. What was the other game they made? Something Joe Danger, something like that. Like this little games. So he's coming in here and saying, there are going to be more than 18 quintillion possible planets. Right. Okay. Let me just process that for a moment. What's the point of that? Why do you need so many? Surely a million is enough, if there is. How long do you expect people to play this game? How do you expect it to be engaging in the way you want it to be? How are you supposed to even get to the center of the galaxy or whatever? The center, the middle planet or whatever. If there are so many planets, is the idea you just go as far as possible before you get bored? What do you actually do? Because they say on the planets there are oceans to explore, space battles, predators and all these randomly generated worlds. But it sounds so good on paper. And actually working in reality on your PS4, how's it gonna... I think people are building it up to be something just... because it sounds so original, it sounds so cool, and it's easy to get on board with that. It is easy to support because it is this original idea that hasn't really been done before, but people are bigging themselves up just for disappointment. I'm sure of it. Like, if I had to bet now, if I had to place money on it, I would say that this game is going to be a disappointment. I don't think it's going to live up to that. Is it going to be a good game? I don't know. Is it going to do all these things that they say? I don't see... well, I do see why not, because it's fucking crazy. It's an insane idea. And I can only deal so much with these infinite... I like having a very clear, obtainable objective. I can deal with Minecraft because it's about the creative element, even if it is like, the infinite world or whatever, if you're playing on the PC. You make your own little stories in there, with the... you build what you want, you survive the night. There is more of an objective there. You can kill the, Ender Dragon or whatever. In this one, it just seems like, yeah, these worlds are pretty much, they're living worlds. They do whatever the hell they want. We just sort of program it and they just, whoop, there's life. We're God, basically. We're creating everything. I'm not just being Mr. Misery just because I can. I want to be wrong. I really do want to be wrong on this. I don't know when it's slated to come out. It's supposed to be this year, I think. But when it does, man, I'm curious how that is going to shape up. Like, it's not the sort of thing I'd buy day one. I'd urge you all to do the same thing. Like, wait for videos to come out, people to do reviews of it and things, just to see how are you even supposed to review a game like this. Like, it's an unprecedented sort of idea there. It does sound cool. I'm really curious about it. I don't really want to... like I said with the Star Wars thing, it's not out. We haven't played it. We don't know if it's going to be good or bad. At least with a movie, it's like, it's going to be a thing, You know what you have. It's going to be a couple of hours. It's going to hit all these beats you expect a movie to hit, and then it'll be done. But with this, man, it's got so many promises that it has to hit, It's got so many things it needs to achieve here to live up to people's expectations. And that is a big problem recently in the industry, is bigging these things up. We're all in our communities. We're so excited. We're so passionate about it. We start taking things a little bit too far. That is why, Destiny was a huge disappointment. That is why all these other big releases, they end up being so much of a disappointment because it's just too much to live up to. Especially when you are flaunting it, when you are advertising it as this thing that's never been done before, this huge infinite world where everyone's journey is different, everything's different, all these planets and everything is completely original and new. It's a lot. It's a big promise. I don't know if are they gonna be able to fulfill it? I don't know. I'm not the person to find out because I'm not working in the studio or anything. I don't know. Maybe this is just a big lie and they're just trying to get the big bucks from all the hype everyone's building. I don't know. So, I mean, what do you think? Do you have this? Do you think it's going to be this huge, perfect game that lives up to all its promises, or do you think it is going to be a disappointment because it is just such a big promise that they're making here? Tell me in the comments below. So as always, thanks for watching. All comments and ratings are very much appreciated. And make sure you leave a suggestion for future job labs. Future job labs. That part is really tough to say. I'll see you next time. Bye. So with me today, I'm joined by the J and Jar.
Jamie,
yeah, because this episode's subject comes in from Weebossu, who asks, what are your thoughts on the Halo 5 beta? Do you like how they changed the gameplay? If not, why? So, I've played, the reason I have him on today, Jamie fella, is mainly because I haven't played the beta as much as he has, so he's a good voice to have on here. So, Halo 5 is the one where they